An overlooked hunter has been hunting since he was knee-high to a grasshopper. Long before algorithms, trail cameras, and highlight reels told people how to hunt, he was already learning. When he first saw Daisy picking daisies, he was carrying his daisy, chasing quail through broomgrass and briars. No scoreboards, no praise, just dust in the air, a pounding heart, and the feeling that something ancient had taken hold. Hunting didn't come later in life for him. It wasn't a phase. It wasn't a hobby. It was a pull, quiet at first, then relentless. Something that rooted itself so deep it became part of how he understood the world. Killing bucks didn't come easy, and if we're being honest, it didn't come clean. It came with empty seasons, with blown stalks, with cold sits where nothing moved but doubt. It came with mistakes that stayed with him longer than success ever did. But the desire, that came natural. Not because he wanted antlers on a wall, not because he wanted strangers to know his name. He didn't want glory, he didn't want fame. He wanted the encounter. There's a raging inferno inside his soul, something relentless, something unsatisfied with comfort that drives him to match his wits with a ghost that lives where most people won't go. A whitetail buck that survives by instinct alone. A creature shaped by pressure, danger, and memory. An animal that punishes hesitation. That's the opponent he wants. Rain doesn't slow him down, it sharpens him. Blood doesn't bother him, it reminds him what's real. Bad weather excites him because he understands what most never will, that suffering creates advantage, that movement changes when conditions turn ugly. That discomfort filters people out and leaves opportunity behind. He knows the woods breathe differently in a storm. Tracks last longer, mistakes reveal themselves, and animals show who they really are. Pain and mud add texture to life. They fend off the stale, padded existence of civilization, the climate-controlled rooms, the artificial urgency, the numb repetition of days that blur together. Out here, nothing is numb. Every step matters, every sound carries weight. Every decision has consequence. He doesn't find overlooked spots because a video told him where to look. He doesn't attend seminars, he doesn't chase trends. Those places reveal themselves to him through something more primal, a selfish, animalistic instinct to find, pursue, and kill. He reads the land like a scarred map, edges, transitions, pressure points where deer escape when the world closes in on them. He asks one question over and over: where would I go if I were being hunted? That answer is never easy terrain, never convenient access, never places with parking lots and boot tracks. He doesn't hunt on broken glass, he hunts where it's sharp. Thick cover, wet ground, places that steal time and energy before daylight ever breaks. Places where mistakes cost you everything. His style is aggressive, the kind most won't go near. He pushes when others sit back. He moves when others wait. He commits when others hesitate. Not recklessly, intentionally. Because he understands something simple and brutal. Safe choices rarely kill old deer. This isn't about numbers. This is about meaning. It's about proving to himself that he still belongs to something wild, that he hasn't been softened beyond recognition, that instinct still speaks louder than comfort. Every hunt is a conversation with the past, with the boy following Daisy through the grass, with the men who taught him without ever lecturing, with the version of himself that refuses to fade quietly into ease. He hunts because stillness feels wrong, because resistance feels right, because deep down, he knows we were never meant to live clean, easy lives, untouched by consequence. Out here, he earns everything. And when the moment finally comes, when the ghost steps into range, there's no celebration yet. Just respect, just gravity, just the understanding that for a brief moment, two instincts met and only one walked away. He isn't overlooked because he lacks skills. He's overlooked because he doesn't ask to be seen, and that's exactly how he wants it.